Thomas Bryant had himself a pretty interesting week in the NBA, as LeBron James is just 2 points away from breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. For some odd reason, Thomas Bryant was in the post thinking he was about to get the basketball on the possession that LeBron broke the record. He's the only person in the building that thinks LeBron James is about to pass that basketball. I don't know what he was thinking. There was no way on God's green earth LeBron was going to pass that ball in that moment. He ends up breaking the record. Then reports come out that Thomas Bryant is unhappy with the minutes that he's been getting from the Lakers ever since Anthony Davis came back from injury. We'll talk about that more in a second. So then the Lakers at the deadline trade Thomas Bryant to the Denver Nuggets for Devon Reed and a few second-round picks. Thomas now is a Denver Nugget, the number one team out west, and they're going to ask him to be a backup center with probably a chance of having some starter caliber minutes in the playoffs, depending on who Denver's matching up with. He gets a pretty good spot, all things considered. He could have got traded to a team worse than the Lakers, but he ends up on the Denver Nuggets, the best team out west. And I got to admit to you guys, I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about Thomas Bryant not on my Lakers team. I loved every move the Lakers made at the deadline. I didn't like the fact that we gave up on Westbrook, but I have to acknowledge the Lakers got better getting rid of Westbrook. I got to be honest about it, right? You got rid of that cap that allowed you to do other things. You brought in D'Angelo Russell with that trade. You brought in Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt with that trade. The Lakers definitely got better. I didn't like the theory of trading Russell Westbrook, but the Lakers definitely got better. The one move I did not like that the Lakers made was getting rid of Thomas Bryant. He was one of my favorite Lakers this year. He had became my new Dwight Howard. Doesn't play like Dwight, but just he had become the Dwight Howard for me with this Lakers team. And apparently he was unhappy with the minutes he was getting with Anthony Davis back in the lineup. Nobody's really talking about this, but am I the only one out there that believes Thomas Bryant really had a real gripe? Like, he's like, yo, bro, I was playing really good ball with LeBron. We came back against Portland when we both went over 30 points. I was balling out with LeBron. We were just starting to figure some things out before Anthony Davis come back. Now AD comes back. He's a shell of himself. He's breaking all over the place. I deserve more minutes than AD until he figures this thing out. How come we couldn't have taken it slow with Anthony Davis and allowed me to have those minutes? I'm willing to do the bumping and grinding that AD sometimes doesn't want to do. I don't know how AD and Thomas couldn't have worked it out in a rotation together. We know Anthony Davis doesn't want to be the 5. We know Thomas Bryant doesn't mind being the 5. I don't know how Darvin Ham dropped and fumbled that bag, but I'm very upset at my Lakers for giving up on Thomas Bryant. You add him into the mix over Mo Bamba, because pretty much what the Lakers did was trade Thomas Bryant. They brought in Mo Bamba in the Pat Bev trade, so in theory they traded Bryant for Bamba. Mo Bamba is a project at best. He is not where Thomas Bryant is right now. If it's all about winning for the Lakers, trying to maximize what's left of LeBron James, the more ready piece today was Thomas Bryant over Mo Bamba. I thought that was the one move from the Lakers that I wouldn't have did. Thomas not happy with his minutes. He would have had to ride it out for the remainder of this season. You don't want to pay him in the future? That's fine. But Thomas Bryant, to me, is significantly better than Mo Bamba, to the point where I would have been comfortable keeping an unhappy Thomas Bryant on that team versus bringing in the project that is Mo Bamba.